My name is Violet, and I'm a bisexual transgender woman.
Hi, my name is Aaron, and I am 21 years old, and I identify as gender fluid, and I'm pansexual.
Hi, my name is Dakota. I am a transgender male. Also, demisexual, panromantic, excuse me.
Hi, my name is Elizabeth, and I'm from Hamden.
Hi, I'm Katie, and I'm a non-gender pansexual.
Hi, I'm Rachel, and I'm a cisgendered bisexual.
I've lived all of my life in really rural areas. I started off in way up in the mountains in Colorado, moved to the Midwest, and I moved up to Maine. And when you grow up in places like that, there is a very rigid idea of who you should be and what kind of life you should have. And so for a long time I thought that being transgender, being bisexual wasn't really an option for me. And when I first started to explore my own identity, I was almost 18 years old by that point. So I haven't had as much of an experience growing up as LGBT youth as I probably should have, or as I would like to have. But I know the feeling of being isolated. I know the feeling that no one understands you, and that no one could ever possibly really get inside your head and love you.
My experience as an LGBTQ person in the United States hasn't necessarily been the most positive one. My family isn't very supporting, and I was sent to a boarding school in Utah that basically tried to make me straight, and they made me feel very, very bad for identifying as who I am. And there's been a lot of trauma because of that, and a lot of issues that I'm currently still dealing with and I'm working through. Over the years I have developed a support system. It's helped me out a lot. It's kept me alive actually, because I could say that I would be dead by now if I didn't have that support system.
It took a while for me to realize this. I grew up in a very conservative household who weren't very open and accepting. Actually, when I first came out as non-binary, they kicked me out of my home. I got disowned. So we're slowly getting back to good relations, but it's really hard to talk to my parents because they're just hard to talk to. But I'm slowly realizing who I am, and I have people who do accept me for who I am, and building my own family.
Right now I'm studying at college, and I'm planning to major in biology. However, I've always loved languages. Right now I'm studying French, but I've also taken very basic intro courses in a couple of other languages. And in those classes, I learned how to describe myself superficially. Things like, I'm 19 years old and I have a dog. But I never learned how to say things about myself that really mattered. Like, I am queer. Even being able to say that in English took a long time to get used to. When I was younger and I started to realize that I was attracted to one of my best friends, it scared me. I had never been religious, so I wasn't afraid of going to hell. But the thought of being different, of being more of an outsider than quiet, bookish little me already was, that thought scared me. But the thing is, I'm not scared anymore. I still don't totally know who or what I am, but I'm not afraid. I'm here and I'm queer and I'm okay with that. But of course, even if I'm okay with that, that doesn't mean the world is. I'm really lucky in that I've never experienced violence because of who I am. But I know that one day I and my best friends could. But even if I don't, I've still been hurt by this. I've lost relationships that meant a lot to me. There's the friend I mentioned before, and I pushed her away because I was afraid of coming to terms with who I was. There's another friend whom I fell really in love with, but she's straight, and I'm still so embarrassed that I told her that I can't even talk to her anymore. And there's another friend whom I did not fall in love with, and she's totally fine with the fact that I'm queer, but she just doesn't want to be my friend anymore because I talk too much about who I am and the community I belong to. And it hurts losing all of them. It hurts a lot. But still, it could be a lot worse, and I'm really lucky to have been able to form friendships within the queer community because those are some of the strongest friendships I have. And I know the environment of your hometowns can be isolating and unsupportive. Trust me, I understand. And I also know that many of you stand to lose a lot more than just a few friends. I hope you all can have the courage to be who you are and find others like you, like us.
Most of my life has been pretty good. I didn't have many friends growing up. Actually, I didn't have any at all because people thought I was weird because I didn't think the same way people did. And so going through elementary school and middle school, I was entirely alone. I read books in my free time at school. I didn't play on the playground, or I'd just sit on the swing by myself. And entering high school was a big change for me because I went to a very small 300 at max kids in the school, and so transferring to a big high school led me to a lot of new experiences and actually gave me friends. And I feel happy now. I'm glad I went to the high school. I'm glad I went through all these changes that at first I was very scared of. I was very scared of change. I didn't want to meet new people. I didn't want to open up and show myself to people. And when I did, I made a lot of new friends. I was able to find things about myself that I didn't know were a part of me.
I came out to my Christian family my freshman year of college. That was difficult because they had a difficult time accepting it. My younger sister had already come out as bisexual a couple years earlier, so they thought that I was following a fad. It took them quite a long time to accept that I was bisexual, but with time they did actually eventually accept it. And my adoptive mom actually voted yes for gay marriage when it was up for vote in the state. I suffer from bipolar and an eating disorder, and with these mental illnesses along with my sexual identity, I have a lot of prejudices against me when I've had to be hospitalized, and it's been a struggle, but I'm working on overcoming them. Right now I am a sophomore in college and I'm studying pre-med and I'm doing really well, and my stays in the hospital have actually really inspired me to help other people who are in similar situations to what I'm in, and they have helped bring light to the deficiencies in the healthcare system. And because I know where the problems are, I want to become a better doctor and help heal the problems in the healthcare system for the LGBT community. And I know that you guys can do the same.
I guess what I'd like to say to anyone out there who might be questioning their identity or who might be struggling with feelings of isolation is just, no matter how out there you might feel, no matter how isolated from the communities that you see on TV or that you read about, there is someone out there who understands you and who will get you as a person and understand what you're going through, no matter how specific or weird your struggles are. The moment you realized what your identity was, you became a part of something larger than yourself. And so it's really important to me that young LGBT people out there feel supported and in a place where they can express themselves fully. So just know we are out here, we're doing the work, and we support you.
I mean, I'm pretty sure like our situation is not the same at all. But I do want you to know that like, even though it's not the same, I'm still there to support you if needed. And it's rough, but you can get there.
Just so you know, I support you. We all support you.
And you deserve so much to be happy and safe and unafraid. And I want you to know that I stand with you, and I will always support you.
So I guess what I want to say to you is, if there's something out there that you're thinking of trying and you're scared of taking the first step, take that first step, because it'll be worth it. And I want you to know that there will always be people who support you. I support you.
We support you.